Have you ever wondered what causes a man's insanity to become so intense that the world around him disappears, and the last bit of love he tries to cling onto crumbles away? Pushes you into a despair that you'll never return from. What's up, guys? This is Cursar here from Revolver Gaming Network, where we revolve around you. Today I'll be doing a review of Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek. I'd like to give a big shout out to Tiny Builds and Dynamic Pixels for letting us do this review. Now let's kick it off with this game trailer. And as always, please don't forget to follow us across all social media platforms and join our family here at Revolver Gaming Network. Let your voices be heard. We are the gamers. Now let's start this review off with what is Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek. Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek is an action-adventure puzzle game. You'll go through approximately 5 different levels. You'll explore multiple different terrains, whether it's fighting fires, to safari, to digging up graves. Now, with these 5 different levels, there are countless puzzles you will have to solve. This is also a prequel to the stealth and horror game that we all know and love, and some of us even hate, Hello Neighbor. With that being said, you play this game as his young daughter, and as you advance through the game, you unlock the tragic events that caused your father to be pushed into this deep and despair and insanity that he will never return from. The main purpose of this game is to try and explain what caused him to become what he is in Hello Neighbor. It does it relatively well. I'd say the actual game trailer explains it a lot better. Now when it comes to graphics, I will say it fully immerses you in the mindset that you're just a young child playing hide and seek, using their imagination to try and cope with a loss. You will also see that the games are controlled by the brother's imagination, and you'll see that he is fighting the emotion, and there's no one there to help him deal with the problems of losing their mother. So the reason you're playing these games is it's the sister trying to help him cope with the loss. Now as you advance more in the game, they get darker and darker to the point that it becomes a real danger for the daughter. And it will end with a very shocking and sad ending that pushes the father into the deep despair that never returns from. Now, with this being a chase game, I would have liked to see the remotes to be a lot more responsive, especially when you're jumping from building to building or you're trying to pick up items. Pick up items takes a while. On the first level, you'll be doing a lot of moving boulders, these small rocks that are considered boulders in their imagination, to cover up geysers, and you use the geysers to jump higher on the map. You have to adjust them to a jump to a tabletop or to the mountaintop. Well, when you're being chased by your brother, you have no time to pick him up. If you pick him up, you're getting caught. And then if you're getting caught, and you have, say, 7 to 8 of the items already found, he'll take 3 or 4 of them back and hide them, and you have to restart from that scratch. Now, when it comes to the jumping, when you're doing a lot of running and jumping, especially on the 2nd and 3rd level, it will cancel out the jump or it will cancel out the run. The only way I found to counter this is either use a mouse and keyboard or stop your running and hope the jump engages correctly. With that being said, give this game a 7 out of 10 Mainly because there's only 5 missions. There's no real replayability to this game after you get all the achievements. Unless you're going to have a couple friends come over and maybe do some speed runs on it. I think my fastest was an hour and 45 minutes approximately to speed run through the game. Now when it comes to you achievement hunters out there, there are 17 achievements for 1,000 gamer score. It approximately took me 8 hours to get all the achievements. That's because I didn't look up the hidden achievements. I would say approximately between 6 and 8 hours if you don't look up the achievements. If you look them up, I'd say less than 4. I will give you one hint. The hidden achievements are parts where you have to fall through the map and get out of the map. It's an Easter egg they kind of put in there, and if you played the original, you'd know in pre-alpha and even in the final release there was a lot of falling through the maps and glitching through them. So I think they kind of put it in there as a poke it. Well, they fixed it. Now look at it. And also, when it comes to the price tag, I say $29.99 isn't the worst price. I'd agree on a $25 flat, just because it's only 5 levels. But that would be my personal opinion. Now, to wrap this up, ETHERxSOCIAL would like to give my personal thanks to TinyBuild and the developer team, Dynamic Pixels, for letting us do this review. Be sure to check them out on all their social media platforms and let them know Revolver Gaming Network sent you. And while you're out there, go check us out across all our social media platforms and become a member of Revolver Gaming Network. We are a giant family. We are very respectful of each other and care for each other. And as always, game responsibly, game with a buddy. And for me and everyone at Revolver Gaming Network, I'd like to wish you a happy holidays and safe holidays. Have a good day.